Greetings everyone, Agion here, another Dawn of War 2 replay. I spawn on the left side as the red Tyrant is, and gladly not the player one for the announcer. We have Dullahan. Spawn on the right side as the Force Commander. We have Skysilver.
No respite. Target acknowledged.
The reason why I really like it, the fact that the Space Marine player is the announcer, because I really hate the Tyrant announcer. It's just incarnate. We got some scouts here. We got the standard opener of Attack Marines and 2 second squad of scouts. Over here we got the 2 Termagant opener, which is a pretty standard opener as well. We do have this Tyrant Hive. Tyrant is going down south to capture points. This point is being locked down, so you will gain access to some synapse generators. Looks like the Termagants did find some damage somewhere. I think it's onto the Force Commander. You can see him a bit wounded. Scouts here running away. They're way outnumbered. The Attack Marines are now making an advance towards the Termagants. There's heavy cover on both sides. And the Attack Marines are heavy infantry, so they can actually deal quite a bit of bleed, and they can retreat back before they take any losses. Looks like the Hormagaunts decided to get pushed back by the pair of scouts and the Force Commander.
I am fearless. I am invincible.
I thought it's a bit stuffy, and I realized that my other light's not on. One moment. There we go. Should have more even lighting, and perhaps green screen works a little bit better.
We are losing a requisition point to the enemy.
Pair of scouts here. The Termagants have been upgraded with the toxic saps. We'll see he has activated some sort of slow ability on the Attack Marines there. And we have the scouts now moving on forward. These guys are going to be way outnumbered 2-1. They do retarget the scouts because of much squishier target, but the Force Commanders is going to charge on in. Good amount of rate of fire coming down. Does drop a model there. A lot of health damage, that's for sure. Hormagaunts going to capture the VP, while the Hive Tyrant is going to make the advance. The Force Commander could type in melee, but he's currently capturing, he's trying to avoid it. Scouts will turn around and fire. All 6 models are alive. They will sustain maximum rate of fire and damage. He does actually need to retarget the Force Commander. Does knock back there, but he managed to get the capture, still maintain the capture by activating the ability, and did a quick tap to completely reset the capture. Oh, so annoying. What I mean by quick tap is he quickly captured the objective, which instantly resets the progress for his opponent. Just being ever so annoying. Devastator Marines are out on the field, and they have been upgraded with advanced targeting, which of course enables the Vengeance Round's ability to do 75% more damage to all units, and 90% more damage to vehicles, but no suppression damage. Which it says it's an ability, so assumably it can be toggled on and off.
Alien feed. Ready to serve.
Toxin Sacks, of course, slow down the Force Commander, and which is very effective versus a melee unit. Hormagaunts have not fully captured this area because I'm not really sure why. Termagants are sitting quite a bit of fire. We do got 2 synapse generators. Devastators are forced on back. In fact, they need to do a full retreat, I would say. They do get slowed down there a bit. No model drops just yet, which means they will take some time to heal up, but no energy bleed. And there's a second squad, Devastators. He's going for heavies for suppression and getting the advanced targeting once again. Attack Marine squad will get knocked back there.
Adding support structure.
And we'll drop a model. Devastators are trying to suppress the Termagants, and do actually Vengeance Round's ability to do a significant amount of damage, but of course no suppression. But I don't think that guy can get any sort of suppression anyways. Ooh, we have some Ravener Brutes here, which could close the distance against these Devastators. Looks like the Vengeance Round's ability is still activated. You can see that low there, and do get knocked back by the Ravener Brood. And the Ravener Brood actually full retreats. That was not the Devastator who was retreating. Scouts moving forward, and we may see some tie up in melee. But looks like they're just going to shoot out at each other at point blank.
Generator operational.
2 generators are up. 2 synapse generators are up. And that sounds like all of it for the time being. We've got to retreat up north. Hormigons just eyeing just the captured North Point, not eyeing the fully captured. We do got the Force Commander here, and a Warrior Brood coming on in as well. I'm guessing for the suppression, AoE suppression
Make
weapon.
it so.
Against Devastators, they will have a bit of trouble.
Fury among your misbegotten kind.
You got a special attack there. That's be a perfect time to withdraw. The Force Commander may in fact still go down. Looks like he's not going to be eyeing to wipe him out. Trying to protect his generators. There is sergeant upgrades of both these squads. No shotguns. So this is just going to eye to keep a lot of range damage. And there we go. There's the Raven Brute going down on top of these Devastators. Does get a nice grenade there. No model drops, but a lot of damage on one of them. And here's the Devastators sustaining huge amounts of damage. They do have a little bit of a sprint there. They may have enough energy for another teleport. No, I think they need a little over 50. Scouts are both inside this building. And nice AoE effect. There are 6 windows here.
Scouts here. Go ahead.
And there's 8 models, so that's a lot of firepower. It looks just actually 5 windows actually fired from. In other words, it's a good building for both of these squads. And now here is the Raven Brute sitting huge amounts of fire. Attack Marine squads may get a couple melees off. They do not. Hive Tyrant has been upgraded with the rendering talent, which improves melee effectiveness against infantry. Also creates seismic roar, which has been seen quite a bit, and which deals piercing and knockback nearby, and some damage over time. And 40 health. Does not go down.
They have us targeted.
Any upgrade from the Force Commander? None.
Adding
The Warrior
power
Brood
generator.
has no upgrades either. Both players still in Tier 1. And ooh, the Scouts are being required, and so the Space Marines, they will fall back. We do have the special trying to come out on the Termagants, but it does get flanked by the Hormigons, but they get suppressed by the other Devastator, and the Raveners do engage the other Devastator squad, but the melee attacking the Scouts. He does capture the requisition point and fall back. Mass retreat, all the units are back at base for the Space Marine player, which means he does have quick access to ambush over here. Is that Attack Marines?
300 points remaining.
Another squad of Attack Marines have been spawned out. So he has 2 Attack Marines, 2 Devastators, and 2 Scouts. He's likely going to upgrade the squad for Stern Guards, but no, he's only a Tier 1, so probably not. And this is a lot of range firepower. He's now moving out his forces. We got these units here. Devastators are both coming in. Vengeance routes ripped apart that Hive Tyrant like it was nothing. Scouts attack Marines the same huge amounts of fire. I think the Scouts are going forward for a grenade. Looks like a juicy grenade target. Attack Marines here may need to fall back sooner rather than later. Tier 2 being researched by the Tyrant player. 1 frag is out. And no dodge. Getting 3 models there. This Scout squad may need to fall back. Throws a frag upon retreat. And looks like all the Scout models managed to escape. Warrior Brood does not get a model. Generators getting some hit. The Attack Marines are being reinforced, but he has a lot of squads out, that's for sure. Devastator's also going for a Gen Bashing. He may want to activate the Vengeance of rounds. Warrior Brood underneath the ground. I think that reinforcement, Ravager Bird I should say, has been upgraded with the enhanced muscle coil, which creates more of a dedicated melee unit. It's already pretty effective in melee, but it's now even better. Increases their speed, health, and damage output, allows them to burrow and remain underground indefinitely. Resurfacing will knock back enemies and stuns them. But I think he was forced back up with the reinforcing action.
suffering heavy losses.
One of the adversaries do go down. Attack Marines are here, and both scouts, Hormigons and the
The
Ravager
enemy is claiming a victory.
are rushing forward.
Technology
Teleport forward.
unlock beginning.
No, that's the burrow. Believe it or not, those leaflets flying away are actually used in Come Heroes 1 as the propaganda leaflets for the propaganda war ability.
Close combat.
The Codex Astartes guides us to victory.
Reading you clear and true. Your brothers stand ready. Scouts here. Go ahead.
He is now researching Tier 2, which the sergeant upgrades and attack marines would be quite useful. He is a bit low in resources, so it's unlikely he's going to get out Razorback or anything like that. He's probably going to be using it primarily for upgrades. In fact, one of his attack marines has the sergeant queued up, but just not reinforcing at the moment.
We shall make it so.
There is a cavalry tower here to help improve its nearby efficiency. Down south, we do have a
Our
Devastator.
fortifications are under assault.
Does the capture may want to reset up. Of course, we have caster vision. These Termagants may want to rush into melee. These adversaries will sustain quite a bit of damage. We do got the Vengeance rounds being activated on the Warrior Brood. And we got two sergeants now here. Detonation here by the ability. Frag Grenade is thrown out by the scouts on top of the Hive Tyrant. Hive Tyrant has plenty of health and another upgrade, improved Synapse, but a little bit more on that later. Devastator is completely down. Bit of a waste.
The enemy is capturing one of our strategic points.
Improved Synapse. Aggressive passive improved Synapse ability. Increases the health of allied Tyrant non-hero, non-Synapse infantry radius by 12, as a radius of 32, by additional 25%. In addition to the effects of basic Synapse, which also increases the Hive Tyrant's health by 150.
We have 300 points remaining.
I hold the moving to cover the chapter. No mercy.
Attack Marines are now moving on forward. We do have the Force Commander upgraded with the Sacred Standard, which inspires allied non-commander infantry in the radius of 25, increasing their damage by 25%. If the Force Commander falls, damage bonus increased by 40%. Increased to 40%, not by 40%. Attack Marines sustain quite a bit of fire here. The Force Commander is still very much healthy. This Attack Marine squad may need to fall back, so get Warrior Brood will force them back. This Attack Marine squad may want to fall back as well. We got the scouts now rushing forward. These guys are not retreating. There is the ass about the cavalry tower. Attack Marine squads are upgraded with plasma guns, at least that one. Scouts will fall back and way outnumbered. There is a Hive Tyrant, not Hive Tyrant, but Hive Guard here, which are incredibly durable. He does have plasma guns to help deal with it, but it's not a great counter to it. We've got another Attack Marine squad here. I'm guessing he's going to upgrade it to the rocket launcher. Rushing to the base. Devastator, I don't think he can swap out the advanced targeting. Cavalry tower coming on in. He's going for a bit of cheese play here, that's for sure. Vengeance rounds have been activated, which does 900% more damage versus vehicles. So it will do some great damage versus the Tyrant Guard. Does haul down there. AoE effect for the Warrior Brood. But there are these torrential sentry guns that they do automatically target these guys, suppressing, forcing them back. These plasma guns and reinforcements. Here's this Attack Marine squad we had mentioned before. It looks at the Ravager and the Warriors who are engaging it. Do we see rocket launchers? That Tyrant Guard's going to go down. It's unlikely he's going to withdraw it at all. And he really needs to deal with it, which will buy him. He's going a lot of time to get a lot of resources. He will summon the scouts because they're not very effective versus them. He's going to destroy the cavalry tower because it's was aiding it, that's for sure. Ravagers are here, engaging the scouts. The Ravagers do burrow there. There's still one guy there, does unburrow. Devastators are knocked back. And the Hive Tyrant may be retreating. And the Tyrant Guard is going to be sitting there as support. Its engine is nearly fully full. Devastators sustain huge amounts of fire, they immediately fall back. That first squad of scouts go attack Marines. Still no rocket launcher or anything like that. Another cavalry tower down. And nice AoE suppression coming out on the attack Marines. Another round comes out, does capture the VP. The VPs are counted down quickly, that's for sure. Up north, we do have the scouts. They do decap the central point. Does draw a frag grenade upon retreat. Does get one of the models, but scouts are in danger. Attack Marines going to rotate up north, trying to engage the Ravager Brood. He doesn't need to worry about capturing it, but he needs to make sure this doesn't get decaptured. Ravagers are not right now sustaining huge amounts of fire. And there is vision here from the scouts. Something's being dropped on it. It's just reinforcements, which is going to be very important for these attack Marines. Devastators are here, suppressing a large number of these units. You may need to use vengeance rounds on top of the Hive Tyrant. He does get knocked back there. Tyrant Guard is actually out of the ground, and whacking away against the base bet is going to be ineffective. Gene Stealers are out of the field, but there's a lot of attack Marine squads here. Nice knockback. There's also that was just Gene Stealers, now Lictor. Devastators are super wounded, but he needs that suppression. That Force Commander's now at level 3. It goes in and start rehealing. These Franchise Sentry Guns will whittle it away. Northern VP is being resecured up by scouts, and they have been upgraded with shotguns. That knockback ability was very useful. And you also have a brood nest here for forward reinforcements. Devastators are starting to be flanked. They're very wounded, that's for sure. But the warrior brood do get suppressed, and the Devastator needs to fall back. He's going to lose it. It's dead. But the Ravagers are sustaining huge amounts of fire. The Ravagers themselves may go down as well. Hive Tyrant up north will decapture the northern VP. The scouts are still around. They are keeping them occupied. You can let it be decaptured. You just can't let it be fully captured because the tickets are not in a good position. Attack Marines are rushing forward. That Sacred Banner is very important to deal with these units. And there goes the forward reinforcements. And level 4 Force Command is going to be very effective, that's for sure. Hive Tyrant re-engaging. Tyrant Guard has managed to withdraw. There's a cavalry tower as well. He could rotate down south and he can't keep it from being captured. Scout sustains a huge amounts of fire, and the Hive Tyrant does go down thanks to the plasma guns. The scouts are actually still alive. The point is decaptured, which is perfectly fine for the Space Marine player. He just can't let it be fully captured.
Issuing new weapon loadouts.
Another Devastator Marines going for advanced targeting once again.
Disaster raids. We must act now.
Ravagers forcing back attack Marine squad. The Sergeant, in fact, himself went down.
Ready for duty.
The enemy is capturing.
And these guys are still suppressed. Ooh. Trying to decapture Central VP that is being captured by the Warrior Brood. And one of them do go down, knocking back the units because it's a Synapse unit. Devastator sitting on F once again, activating Vengeance rounds. They're on retreat, so Vengeance rounds with the extra damage is very important. The point is decaptured, but the northern point is recaptured. Up north, we do have the Hive Tyrant now re-engaging. The cavalry tower has not been destroyed. We could see the scouts go down here. There's another cavalry tower. Scouts are heading up north. Deal with the cavalry tower, but he needs to get that Hive Tyrant off that point. Attack Marines coming up to support. No Sergeant upgrade anymore. But they still have the plasma gun. Ravagers coming up, trying to engage Devastators. The Force Commander is in their area. No upgrades. Tier 3 being researched by the Tyrant player. And his roster's a little bit lacking compared to his opponent. Another squad of scouts have been built by the Space Marine player. Warrior Brew tried to decapture such a point, but the Force Commander is keeping them occupied. Devastators fully wiped out. The scouts will go ahead and withdraw as well. Warrior Brew is falling back. And the Force Commander is seeing quite a bit of damage, but the point is holding for the time being. There's still 2 attack marines here. No sergeant on the squad either.
Our foes are on the verge of victory.
And there's double cap in favor of the Space Marine player. He needs to go for the VPs, that's for sure, because he won't be able to hold out forever unless. It's because his opponent's going to have a tech advantage. He's going to bring in something big and nasty. There goes the Force Commander. That is a big loss, but the Hive Tyrant spiral to go down as well, and does go down. Cavalry Tower is going to be next. And oh, but the Force Commander going down means these nearby units have even more damage. No power for the Space Marine player. He doesn't even have any generators. So what he has on the field is what he's get. He may need to spawn out another attack marine squad and bring it up rocket launcher if this one brings in something large and heavy. Speaking about attack marine squads and a cavalry tower. Up north, the scouts are getting overwhelmed. Does throw a frag there. It was pretty effective. The shotguns will fire as well. Knockback as well, suppressing them. And scouts are pretty wounded, but the point will remain. Warrior Brew trying to engage these attack marines, but there's no Devastators anymore. Keeping him down may actually, it's both a boon and it's a double-edged sword. You gain more damage, of course, but you lose your very durable frontline squad. This fresh attack marine squad is getting overwhelmed. He needs to fall back.
The Tyrant swarm. The enemy has 100 points remaining.
Going for these power points is going to be very important because he has no power income. Nothing notable, anyways. This point was decaptured. It was a triple capture. The tickets are heavily counted down in favor of the Space Marine player. And we do have a card effects here. The card effects is going to be very problematic, that's for sure. And his opponent has no way to bring out any dedicated anti-vehicle. Plasma guns are good, and there's 40% extra damage near the Force Commander. Up north, VP is being decaptured. Was halted. Frag grenade is thrown. Frag grenade's going to be good. Though it didn't knock back all the units. You may see the knockback ability. 1 point is in favor of the Space Marine player, so he's still counting in favor. This one's trying to be captured, but Carnifex is engaging. No weapon upgrade on the Carnifex. He does capture the VP. Up north, we do have these guys trying to capture. He is occupying the Warrior Brew, that's for sure. Down south, we do have this attack marine squad almost dead. And does not stop the capture. This one's also going down. All points are going to be in favor of the Tyranids, and that's not a whole lot of tickets left. I think the Space Marine player, I think he's done for. It was such a great game for him. But it was really great, but desperate, but I think he's lost. He's not going to capture the points, let alone all three, and that's game. Great game by both players. This is Agion saying thank you for watching and signing off.